Spider-Man is a movie that brings back all villains ever. Both characters who gravely injured Peter are Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus. Just look at these damages. In this video, we're going to examine Green Goblin, played by Willem Dafoe. First, he played his part better than anyone else. The second is that he is the strongest of all the goblins. We will score by the following criteria: strength, equipment, speed, endurance, intellect. Strength. These are the two strongest villains in all of the Spider-Man movies. Dr. Octopus's hands are his strongest weapon. The most important factor is that they possess their own mind. The moment when the Doctor easily lifts up the car is like, Spider-Man vs. Spider-Man video in which we made capability estimates. How much power did Peter spend catching the car?
The car weighed about 3,000 pounds, and judging by Superman's emotions, we noticed that he spent about, 5% of his strength.
Let's assume that the Doctor, who also used 5% of his powers, and as 100%, let's take the case where he opened the bank safe. We get a simple example: 3,000 times 20, and it's equal to, wow, approximately 60,000 pounds. This gives absolutely no chance to the Green Goblin. Indeed, I don't remember any similar action from Willem Dafoe. The only thing he can boast of is a fight against Spider-Man. Dr. Octopus gets a point in this round. Equipment. I don't think there's any need to discuss it in detail here. Wait, who emerges to you as a winner? I think it's Green Goblin. His board alone makes him so dangerous that it's hard to compare him to anyone. Just think how many additional weapons he had, like pumpkin explosives. Just think of what they did to ordinary people. Don't forget the spear that almost killed Spider-Man. Things are quite simple with Dr. Octopus. The only equipment he has is his tentacles. The Doctor could have easily created Green Goblin's equipment, but there's no such scene in the movie, so the point goes to Green Goblin. Speed. The Green Goblin's speed on the board exceeds Spider-Man's. Just watch this scene. Goblin catches Peter and flings him towards the windows. The comics state that Green Goblin's speed is 144 kilometers an hour. However, we shouldn't forget about Dr. Octopus. His hands and especially his reflexes are highly developed. He also surpassed Spider-Man in speed. He easily dealt with the shards of glass flying at him. And what we focus on, Octopus has a long and small speed type. I can catch both long range and short range with ease. This gives him 1 point. Endurance. In many moments, Dr. Octopus gets his lumps from Spider-Man. Just remember how Peter threw him back in a cab. He survived 2 electric shocks. A mortal man would have died twice already. LOL. But the fact that Aunt May's punch hurt him, frankly speaking, it makes me suspicious. At the time, a wall fell on Dafoe, after which Peter epically threw him back against the wall. This gives no advantage over Dr. Octopus, so he gets 1 more point. The final round, determining the ultimate winner or draw. Intellect. It's a round that raises a lot of controversial points. In the last video, Green Goblin vs. Green Goblin, we stated that Green Goblin, played by Willem Dafoe, is one of the most intelligent characters in the MCU.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But listen to the moment in Spider-Man 2. The key point is that the project surpasses Harry Osborne's scale. This gives us the idea that Dr. Octavius dominates the Green Goblin in intellect. Just think, he created a device that can give infinite energy. His weakness, like all thieves, was that he thought he was one of the smartest minds in the world. Arrogance and overconfidence have led him to his downfall. Dr. Octavius gets the point and wins today's battle. The Green Goblin was not as strong as he seemed. Do you agree with us? Leave your opinion in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting and informative content.